retouch my red hair, and I'm super excited because, you know, I just retouched it and it looks beautiful because it was not looking good, girls. Like, my ends were really orange and my hair just looked really dull, and my roots were totally like grown out, and it was looking a mess. So I'm super happy to have my hair redyed again. So yeah, so I've had my red hair for about 3 months, and I originally dyed my hair with the L'Oreal highlight color.
Highlights, high color, is it something like that? I don't know.
But that box in magenta, that's what I originally dyed my hair with, and it took about 3 times for me to do it, to get it like a really bright red. So by the 3rd time I had dyed my hair with that box, my hair was just really bright. Of course, I didn't do it like the 3 times in the same day or like in the same week. I did my hair 2 times. The first time I did it one day, and then I waited a few days and did it again, and it got pretty bright. And then I waited like a month and a half, and then I did it again, and that's when it got really red, and it looked so good. It looked amazing. So even though I enjoyed using the L'Oreal High Color Highlights in magenta to retouch my hair, I decided this time I wanted to try something different, just because the L'Oreal color does lighten your hair as it deposits the color. So basically it's like it's kind of sort of bleaching your hair. And the bad part about that is basically that when my hair fades, it fades into like this orangey shade, which looks horrible. I just personally don't like it. And also, if I ever wanted to remove my red hair, I'm going to be left with orange hair as I remove my red hair. And that's something that I definitely don't want. So I decided to look for something different, and I found the color Brilliance Brights in Red. And I had heard a lot of good things about this color, so I decided to choose that one. I really, in like the after results, like I really did like it. I mean, I hope you guys notice it's pretty red. Obviously my camera is not gonna give it like justice. Like, it is pretty bright. That's why I'm gonna insert like clips and pictures of my hair so you guys can see the true color. It is pretty bright. The only part that's kind of dark is the midsection of my hair, and that's just because my hair was dark when I first dyed it red. So since my hair was dyed dark in that section, when I lightened it with the L'Oreal High Color Highlights in magenta, that part just never really lightened as much as I wanted it to. However, it doesn't bother me because it kind of gives the hair more dimension, because my roots are red, the midsection is kind of dark, and my ends are light. But it's not like a really harsh line where you can see like you know, separation from the light hair from the dark hair. It kind of just more of a gradient effect, and it looks really pretty, so it doesn't really bother me. However, you know, I feel like as I do my hair more, you know, in time, that midsection will get lighter. So yeah, so I'll definitely use this hair dye again. However, I'm gonna wait and see how my hair fades out, because I have heard that the longer you leave this Color Brilliance semi-permanent hair color, which I forgot to say is a semi-permanent hair color, the longer you leave it, the darker it gets. So, you know, I did expect it to get a little darker. And basically, as you wash your hair, it's gonna start fading from the darker red to a lighter red instead of going from the darker red to an orange, which is really nice. So I'm really hoping it goes that way. So I guess we'll see. I'll see when I wash my hair. I only wash my hair once a week, so that definitely helps with the longevity of my red hair. It doesn't fade out that quickly just because I don't wash my hair that much. Yeah, so what else do I have to tell you guys? And sorry for this horrible lighting situation right now. It is nighttime, so I'm using my cell phone to pull light into me because my light in my room is yellow, and if I was to just use that light, I would just look super yellow and you would not be able to see the hair color. However, like I said, I will be inserting clips in pictures so you guys can see like the real deal, even though in person it's like the real deal, because pictures and video does not give justice for this hair color. So I'm basically gonna like overview what I did really quickly. However, I am gonna insert the demo, of course, of how I did it. I basically just did my roots first with the L'Oreal Hicolor highlights in magenta, and I did use that first just because my roots are dark and I didn't know if the color Brilliance was gonna grab to it really well because it was a darker, my roots are darker. So I just decided to go to the safe side and use the L'Oreal Hicolor highlights in magenta to use that on my roots so it can lighten it up and deposit the red color. And I made sure that I blended it out really well because I didn't want like a harsh line in difference of the red shades. So I did that. I washed it out, I dried my hair, and I waited a few hours later and I did the color Brilliance Brights Ion color in red, and I did that on the whole hair. And I left that in for about an hour and a half. I was gonna do 2 hours, but I was a little scared that it was gonna come out even darker than what I was thinking it was already gonna come out. So I left it in for an hour and a half, and for my roots I left that one in for 30 minutes. And then I just basically rinse it out and blow dried it and straighten it, and this is basically the final results. It's just also pretty.
Sorry, you can see like my tripod. Yeah.
But yeah, this is basically the final results. I love it, love it, love it. It's just so pretty. So red hair does need lots and lots of maintenance. So if you're looking into dyeing your hair red, just make sure you do your research. Make sure you're sure to, spend a lot of money in hair dye and products to maintain it. So yeah. Otherwise, I don't think I'm missing anything else. If I am, I'll leave it down in the description box. And yeah, of course, I'm going to leave you guys with the demo so you guys can see how I did it. This is my first time using the red, the color Brilliance Ion and Brights in red, however you say that. But yeah, hence if you haven't noticed, I haven't made a video in a while, so I am kind of nervous here, so excuse my awkwardness. And yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with the demo, so I'll see you in another video. Bye! So the products I'm going to be using are the L'Oreal Hicolor highlights for dark hair only in magenta, and I'm only using one box because this is only for my roots. You're also going to need some cream developer, and I'm just using 30 volume, but you can also use 20. I am also going to be using a protein color filler, and I'm just using it in red, but it also comes in natural or neutral, something like that. But they have it in Sally's. I got everything at Sally's. I'm also going to be using a mixing bowl, of course, to mix my colors, and a brush to apply the color. You're also going to be needing some hair clips, of course, to hold your hair, and some gloves to prevent staining your hands. I'm just using these old gloves because I didn't have any new ones. You're also going to need some petroleum jelly or Vaseline. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix 70 ml of cream developer into my mixing bowl, and I'm also going to add the L'Oreal color into the cream developer. So this is the L'Oreal color, and to open it you just take the back of the cap and pop the top open. So yeah, I'm just going to pour all of that in, and this comes with 2.4 fluid ounces, and you want to make sure you use every single ounce of it because it does not come with a lot. And you definitely can use gloves by this point because this color does stain, so you want to be extra careful. So now I'm just going to mix everything with the ends of my painting brush, and you want to mix this until you have kind of like a cake batter consistency. So this is what it should look like after you mix it in very well. And now I'm just going to go ahead and add my protein filler, and I'm just using it this way, like pouring it to my hair dye and just mixing it in. But there are different ways of using that. I just find that this is the easiest way, and I definitely can notice a difference. So this is my before. As you can see, my hair looks very dull, and where my highlights were at, they just look like whitish kind of. I don't know. But my roots are pretty noticeable. Yeah, my hair just looks ratchet right now. Just very ratchet, girls. So those are my ends. You can see they look really ugly. So first, you want to go ahead and get some music on. So I just got some music pumping on my Pandora. And yeah, I got hair dye on my cell phone, but hey, no biggie. I cleaned it up. Everything's good. So first, you want to go ahead and brush out your hair, and this just makes sectioning out your hair easier. So I'm just going out and brushing my hair, just making sure it's not free. Then I went ahead and sectioned off my hair into 3 sections, and I know they are not even at all, especially the back. As you can see, it's not even whatsoever, but since I'm pretty used to it, I didn't really mind. I just left it that way. So yeah, just make sure yours is even. Then I went ahead and took the petroleum jelly, and I applied this all over my hairline, and this just helps protect your skin from the hair stains, which are really ugly and hideous. So please, girls, use Vaseline just to prevent those stains. So yeah, I'm just applying that all over my hairline. Then I went ahead and I started applying the colors to my roots, and it was pretty hard to record this part. But basically all I'm doing is applying it to the roots in the front and in the back, and you'll see a better clip of it pretty soon. It was just really hard to record this. So yeah, as you can see, I'm going to the roots, blending it out, and I also do the bottom section of the roots. So I totally forgot to say, but of course, as I'm doing this, I'm like sectioning my hair, going through pieces and pieces. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I just forgot to mention it just in case. So yeah. And also, I like to rub it in with my fingers just to make sure the color is like really soaked into my hair. So as you can see, I'm just rubbing it in with my fingers. And yeah, this is a better clip of it finally, but you should get the point by now. So yeah, I'm just adding a hair cap, a shower cap, and this just helps the color process a little faster. So now I'm just moving on to my eyebrows, and I'm going again with the Vaseline or petroleum jelly, and I'm applying this around my eyebrows. And I like to dye my eyebrows because I just find that it looks way better when it matches my hair. I don't know, but that's just personal preference. Did I say that right? I don't know. But yeah, I'm just taking the eyebrow brush and applying it to my eyebrows. So this is the final result. As you can see, my roots are pretty vibrant and I really love it. So yeah, after that I just waited a few hours until my hair dried and whatnot to move on to the second process of retouching my hair. Alright, so for the rest of my hair I'm just going to be using the Ion color in red, and I'm also going to be using a conditioner. It doesn't have to be a specific conditioner. I'm just using this clear scalp and hair therapy conditioner. But it doesn't really matter what conditioner you use. So this is the Ion color, and you open it just the same way as you open the L'Oreal one, with the back of the cap. And I'm just going to pour all the contents into the mixing bowl. So now I'm just adding the conditioner, and I didn't know how much I had to use. So what I did was I added a little bit, I mixed it in, and then I kept adding more and more until I saw that it had a nice consistency that was pretty easy to use on my hair. So yeah, that's what I just did. And basically, to paint your hair, all you have to do is just, I mean, there's really no particular way, as long as you just drench your hair in the hair dye and make sure every section is completely drenched in the color, then you're good. So to do that, I just divided my hair into 3 sections and just started applying the color with the brush. I also used my hands to do it. I didn't use the brush completely. And yeah, that's the final results. As you can see, it's pretty bright and I absolutely love it. I really adore this color. It looks really pretty, especially in outdoor lighting. It looks really nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave you guys with some pictures, and hopefully this video was helpful, and thanks for watching. Bye.